Welcome back, folks. Guess what? This is the last video for this year, unless I get inspired and decide to create something else. But thank you for rocking with me in 2022. So before we get into today's discussion, if you have not already done so, do me a big favor and smash the like button. So let's go ahead and get into today's discussion. So why would anyone think having less photography equipment is more? And why sometimes having more photography gear is less? What makes you unique will make you stand out, which stands true for everyone regardless of the type of artist you are. So it's your uniqueness that's going to propel you forward. So this video is a quick rapid fire on discovering your uniqueness and creative voice in photography. Now, you can start with this one simple tip. Use whatever resource you have. I know we hear this all the time, but for example, my younger self would often say, I don't have a studio, or I don't have a team of people to help. I don't have money to purchase an expensive camera or flash, or whatever the case may be. But a photographer's artistry is never discovered in abundant resources and things. You never create your voice in abundance. Your creative voice is found in scrambling and being forced to think outside your limitations or what you think is a limitation. The best advice is to discover your creative voice or uniqueness before purchasing an expensive camera or studio or renting out a studio. This could mean just taking pictures of family and friends, carrying out their everyday lives using your mobile device. And we all have a mobile device. You can use that. All these great apps, and these phones take amazing pictures. Now, once you take the photos, take the process a step further. For example, print the images at your local Walgreens or Walmart and put them in an inexpensive frame. And then gift your family or friends with the prints you captured and watch their face light up. For some of us, like myself, our environment does not always allow us to believe or create a surroundings where we believe we can be great photographers or creators in our own space. It doesn't breed creativity. But you can't change your environment with a snap of a finger, but you can sharpen your creative voice by simply using the resources you have access to from day one. And a lot of times the resources you need are already in that space. The process you take when discovering your creative voice and the success story at the end is equally valuable. One is not more valuable or less valuable than the other. I embrace imperfection as much as I embrace the pursuit of perfection. This is why in 2023, I would try with all my heart and soul only to use the equipment I currently have and only make a purchase if it's something I absolutely need. And this is going to help me to go beyond. It's going to help me with that creative curve or that learning curve with the tools I have. Limitations or having less will force more creativity out of you and develop your artist's voice. This is how you get the most out of being an artist. And again, anytime you buy new equipment, it comes with a learning curve. You have to learn how to use it. And in addition to learning how to use it, if you use what you have and go beyond and think outside of the box, it will also ultimately enable you to continue to sharpen your creative voice and save you some money, especially me from buying another $6,000 camera. I also believe that this will also encourage you to begin to study and learn from other artists, from other creative spaces, such as designers and architects. And the reason why I say this is it will help you again to think outside of the box. This whole video is to encourage you to think beyond your limitations. And one way is to look at other forms of art and how other artists develop their voice. Now, one designer in particular that has always caught my attention is Virgil. Now, Virgil Abloh, rest in love, Virgil, and thank you for your contributions, was an American fashion designer and entrepreneur. He was also the artistic director of Louis Vuitton's menswear collection beginning in 2018. Now, in addition to making LV stuff, Virgil is known for his famous footwear, furniture, creating performance sets, artwork, owning his own brand, and graphic designs or graphic projects. Now, over time, Virgil discovered his own voice in the design world by taking something as simple as pedestrian shapes, things that he learned in architect school, and other elements from design, and creating and developing his own creative voice. Something as simple as that. He come from the world of being a DJ, so he also infused music and culture into his designs. Now, this video is not about Virgil, even though I highly recommend you read up on him if you're unfamiliar with his work, but it is about how learning the power of studying and learning about other creators in other spaces can also help you create your voice, just like how Virgil learned how to create his own artistic voice from humble beginnings. So with all that being said, remember, photography is more than just seeing the world as it is. Photographers are charged with creating interest in the world by showing it in a new and fresh visual way. And you can do that right where you are using the tools that you have been blessed with from day one. As always, remember to smash the like button if you learned something and want to continue to have these conversations about photography. Hit the subscribe button and leave me a comment below about your approach to creativity, and especially how you plan to go beyond those limitations if you feel that you have those in 2023. Continue to grow as an artist. I appreciate you rocking with me. Have a wonderful holiday, and until next time, I'll talk to you then. Take care.